Good evening, friends, and hope you guys enjoyed Holi yesterday. And today we have a lot of interesting stories lined up for you. And the very fact that Bollywood is devising a whole new game plan because they know that their industry has sunk, and now they have come up with a new strategy. What that strategy is, we'll be talking about that in this particular session, and also the fact that Kapil Sharma, one of his biggest secrets, is out in the open, and what exactly that is, we'll be discussing that as well. So, welcome, Purzak, and welcome each and everyone who's tuning in live, as well as watching this in your free time. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to smash that like button and share this video with your friends. So, coming to the first piece of news, friends, and as all of you know that Saif Ali Khan's son and Boni Kapoor's daughter, they made their debut with this film Nadania, which we have talked about in Candid Mina, and it is debut on the Netflix OTT platform because they are scared of releasing it directly on the theaters. And as you have seen all the trailers and everything, you can see how cringeworthy her acting is in each and every song. And now the latest news with regards to this particular film is that a very good Pakistani journalist critic, he has voiced his opinion of this particular film, and his this Pakistani critic's name is Tamur Iqbal, and this is what he had to say with regards to this particular film. And he wrote, Tamur, almost like Timur. So this is what he said, that this film is not really good, and he criticized all the acting and everything. This particular fellow, this critic, and to which Ibrahim Ali Khan, he got very angry, and he told Tamur, almost like, Timur, you got my brother's name. Guess what? You don't got his face. You ugly piece of trash. Since you can't keep your words to yourself, don't bother. They are irrelevant, just like you. This is what the actor added. Ugly goddamn piece of. I feel bad for you and your family. And if I see you on the streets one day, I'll make sure I leave you uglier than you are. You waking piece of scum. So this is the kind of language that Saif Ali Khan's son told this particular Pakistani critic who criticized his film, and this is how they have been brought up, right? Spoiled brats and all those things. So one thing is for sure, that this Pakistani critic really had the guts to voice his opinion, unlike all the Indian mainstream media who try to say, "Oh, what a fantastic acting debut of Ibrahim and Kushi Kapoor," and all the mainstream media like Republic Times now and all those channels are now busy promoting Bollywood films like this. And have you seen a single negative review of this particular film by any mainstream media outlet in India? I don't think I have seen. It's all the comments which is giving the real reviews. The comments under the each post of the Instagram on Netflix. You can see how real users, they have really slammed this film, right, for the kind of bullshit acting that these people have done. Do we keep store the movie tickets after a show? If not, then why do we carry these stars of flesh as though even just dispose them once the movie is over? So one thing is for sure, that that Bollywood is trying its best to push these nepotistic kids through Karan Johar, and somehow or the other, they are getting the OTT platforms to buy these films, right, for a fixed amount of price, because they know that this film won't make any profit if it runs on the theater. And that's the game plan, which one of the game plans of Bollywood. And what is very funny, friends, is that seeing Kushi Kapoor's acting, it makes people like Alia Bhatt and all those other nepo kids, even Sorry, uh, what's the uh, daughter of? I'm just not getting her name. But anyway, all the nepo kids who have debuted before her, they were acting comparatively better than this girl. This girl, is one of the worst actresses ever. She makes even people acting in advertisement look good. So that's how cringeworthy that this girl is. Karan Johar, uh, anyways, is a father for these nepo kids as they don't know what acting is all about. Yes, don't waste your time and money on Bollywood. Sridevi daughter can't act. Welcome, Meghna. Yeah. So Karan Johar has a very tough job. He has to somehow give these nepo kids a huge hits, but he's not able to do so because people they have become very smart. At least the Indian audience, they are not fools, right? They have so much of choice of content and very very good content from all over the world that they can choose what to consume. So they don't have to watch this cringeworthy content. Even the young Gen Z people, they're watching good stuff on the internet, and that's very good to see. So all these things are happening, and Bollywood is trying all sorts of ridiculous ways to promote these nepo kids and stuff. So you have Amir Khan's son, you have you know um, Ravina Tandon's daughter, Rasha Tadani, you have Veer Pahadia, you have Ajay Devgan's son. So all these nepo kids are being promoted aggressively by the PR machinery of Bollywood, and that is what is happening. And you don't see any outsiders in Bollywood at the moment. And thanks to that, the whole industry has sunk. So here now and then they will feature one South Indian superstar in a huge role as a villain, thinking that the film will then become a huge success. So that's the kind of strategy which is being deployed across all films. These people are extremely rich people, yet these actors' children are chasing money like their parents did once upon a time. Yes, Lena, the very fact that all their parents, they don't want the power and money to go out of their hands. So that's why they don't want to encourage outsiders, right? Then the power will go out of their hands. It's like a Italian mafia, right? Like which we saw in Godfather. So that's how Bollywood works. They want to keep it within their family. They don't want the opportunities, the money making opportunities, and stuff and businesses to go out of their circle. So that's why they're trying their best to keep it within the family. So now also we see that mainstream media outlets, which once upon a time used to take the side of Sushant Singh Rajput, and they used to go very aggressively in the case of SSR and many other cases, Disha Salin case. But now, because of business interests, they seem to be changing the tunes and all in the aspect of making, what is good for business. So we saw lately that Arnab Goswami of Republic TV interviewing John Abraham for his latest film, and I really don't understand why Arnab Goswami, of all people, has is doing this. And John Abraham plays the role of an emissary in his latest film. It's called A Diplomat. It was released on March 14th, and this John Abraham also met S. Jaishankar, the Minister of External Affairs of India, and he met key editor in chief like Arnab Goswami. He met Navika Kumar of Times Now, and all these media outlets. And John Abraham also reflected on the idea of making a film on the National Security Advisor of India, Ajit Doval. So he's going to make a film on the great man Ajit Doval as well. So in this conversation with Arnab Goswami, he suggested. So Arnab Goswami suggested he meet with Ajit Doval. He said he's a man, and one day a great movie will be made about him because what he has done for the country, the risk he has taken, not just in the field of intelligence or counterintelligence, but in terms of his personal life. And John Abraham said, I nearly got an audience with him recently because I wanted to study a little more. I love diplomacy. I love watching Dr. Jaishankar talking the way he talks. He's a poster boy of India. So now, what is really happening is that John Abraham, later met S. Jaishankar, and he presented a football jersey, in the name of S. S. Jaishankar. So what is being played out, friends, is that Bollywood is trying its best to somehow get the audience to come to the theaters because they're trying to feel the emotional sentiments of the audience. They know that now the audience is a very nationalistic people. They love the army. They love the current government, and they love Hindutva. So all these three topics, they will make their films based on these topics, and somehow get people to watch their films. So what they don't understand is people, even if they are coming to watch these films, are coming not for them solely, but for the person who it is based out of, right? Whether it is Shivaji Maharaj, people for the love of Shivaji Maharaj ji, that people come and spend their hard-earned money, buy a ticket, if at all. And it's not for these Bollywood actors or producers or directors. The same goes with if they make a film on Ajit Doval ji, they will buy out of patriotism. So Bollywood knows this very well, and we will have to wait and see how the audience in India will they come out, spend their hard-earned money and watch this film, or will they wait and watch it on the OTT platform? So this is something which we will have to wait and see. Namaskar, Lecha. Are they embarrassed of public roasting them and terrible acting skills? They still want to continue being in front of big screens. So they're completely delusional at this point of time, Nikki. They can't accept the fact that public have outright boycotted them, as well as not watching their film because the content is so bad. Ever after all these nepo kids have been forced upon these OTT platforms, and they make even the people acting in the so-called advertisement look very good. So I guess that is a strategy that you bring out the worst acting in these nepo kids, and then your brain will get used to that level of acting, and your brain will think that anyone who acts worse or is kind of good, right? When you've seen the worst people, you think that worse is better. So that's kind of maybe a comparative sort of analysis or something which Bollywood is trying to play out. So I guess that is the strategy now, right? So it is kind of hilarious, but that's what's happening. And now even Alia Bhatt is also in depression because she's not getting any films, and Karan Johar has forgotten about her. Karan Johar has forgotten about Ananya Pandey, right? Ananya Pandey, who we used to criticize about her struggles. Maybe she's a better actor than Kushi Kapoor, right? Comparatively speaking. So this is how pathetic the state of Bollywood is in. That people are watching South Indian films now. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and with regards to Kapil Sharma show, and Kapil Sharma show is in Netflix, as all of you know that his viewership was not that good in Netflix and also in satellite television. But right now, Ragini Khanna was part of many TV shows, and apparently she has worked with Kapil Sharma a lot of times, and she has opened up about Kapil Sharma just recently. She said, if you don't objectify the leading lady, then who will? Looks like Ragini was clearly unhappy with always being asked to play the role of a hot girl. Ragini said that she, hates being objectified, and so if you are the highest rated show of television, then you have to go through the grind. It took a toll on my physical health as well as my mental health. It's not that I was depressive, I was too tired. My meals were not on time. I suffered heavily from gastroenteritis. So this is what Ragini Khanna talked about her experience working in the Kapil Sharma show, and that she hated being objectified as a woman in this particular show. And Bollywood has always been, about that, right? Objectifying women as sex objects, at least in many cases, right? So now, all these things are coming out in the open. You have, people openly talking about, all these superstars buying out journalists for positive reviews, giving them tons of money, giving trade analysts tons of money. Also, the exhibitors, the film exhibitors, is being paid heavily to show, that the theaters are running houseful. So all this, false perception, they think that it can last very long, and make people believe that films are earning 1,000 crores plus in box office revenue. So I mean, ultimately, at one point of time, people will come to know that these things are all fake, right? I somehow never liked Kapil Sharma show any time. His sense of humor was always by putting someone down, and a lot of adult jokes, and then they say it's a family. How come? Do you see a link, friends, that the way the IFA Awards was conducted was also very similar way in which Shah Rukh Khan and Shahid Kapoor made fun of Sushant Singh Rajput in a particular show, right? They made fun of an outsider like SSR. So they always think that they become very superior by making fun of outsiders, and that's how, whether it's the Kapil Sharma show, whether it's the IFA Awards show, whether it is the Z Cine Awards, they think that all the people who is not in the industry, they think very small of them. And at one point of time, they also used to think that South Indian film industry is also full of Madrasis and all those people, and they used to make fun of South Indians wearing lungis and everything. But now they know that South Indian films rule the roost, and now they have to come begging with folded hands to ask them to act in their films, right? Whether it is the great Kamal Haasan or Rajnikant, they have to come with folded hands and request them to make a cameo or whatever, so that people will at least see their trailers. So this is how things are being played out at the moment, friends. And now this is very hilarious that another very good strategy which is being played out in Bollywood, if you can believe it or not, is that they are re-releasing very old films in the theaters, right? And that is a very ingenious move by Bollywood. The re-release of Namaste London has been a great disappointment for Akshay Kumar and Katrina Kaif. And advanced bookings were relatively low, with only 985 tickets booked for 75 plus shows across India. Not even during the holy holiday could save this film, since it could not get buyers on its opening day. So this film, Namaste London, had only 985 tickets booked all across India. So this is further proof that what is the state of affairs. Also, the movie is available on OTT platforms, and maybe that's the reason why people are not foolish enough to, shell out cash and go and watch it in the theaters. So people have become really smart in India. So, when will these actors realize, like Akshay Kumar, realize that people are not fools anymore? So now coming to the next piece of news, friends, and apparently Ekta Kapoor, has been in the news, and for what exactly is that the Cold War between Ekta Kapoor and actor Ram Kapoor is not ending. And apparently, in one of the videos, Ekta Kapoor asked her fans and followers which diet she should go on now: anti-inflammatory, Monjaro, or Ozempic, taking an indirect dig at Ram Kapoor for his drastic weight loss. Ekta says, should I take pharmaceutical drugs like Monjaro and Ozempic, follow an anti-inflammatory diet, or just keep quiet? Let it be. I look good the way I am. And took an indirect hit at Ram Kapoor. So apparently, Ekta Kapoor is busy with making her serials, and she's taking digs at actors and actresses who have been associated with her in the past. So that's how she's making headlines, and not for her work. So whether it is serials, whether it is films, whether it is Nepo kids films, Bollywood is trying hard to make some sort of buzz, whether it is in the Instagram, whether it is on Facebook, whether it is on X, whether it is on YouTube, or whether it is on some newspapers. They are not. They are very find the PR machinery of Bollywood is finding it very hard, because their game has been exposed on even the Smita Prakash show, right, on ANI. So it is out in the open, and uh, I'm just waiting, when all the other television channels will, talk about this in the debate during the 9 p.m. debate. They should they should invite trade analysts, they should invite box office distributors, and grill them and ask whether these films are really running houseful shows, and how is films how are the films trying to claim that they crossed 1,000 crores in box office collection, right? So this is what we will have to wait and see. So Kapil is a typical North Indian Punjabi, always ridiculing people of other states. Yes, Mlicha, and you know now you can see that his viewership is also quite down on Netflix, whatever show that it is called. And Kapil Sharma show is also part of the promotional activity of any new Bollywood film, right? If you see a new Bollywood film coming out, those stars and all those directors will have some episode with Kapil Sharma show. So that is also part of the promotional activity. Sometimes please tell these guys to stop putting efforts, as the audience now is not fools, and we're not stopping here. We need justice for SSR, Disha, and Jia. While we already see karmic justice, being put in play, and that Bollywood is down in the dumps. So karmic justice is doing a fantastic job. Now the actual justice in this world, we will have to wait and see how that pans out, because BJP Maharashtra is not doing anything, right? Because maybe there's something, as we know that there's deep connections in this case. So friends, this is all the news for today. We will catch you on Monday once again. Until then, please do hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and once again, Jai Hind and Jai Sri Ram.